get up and go. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of coffee or hot cocoa. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of Java or espresso. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Tina Valentina is the host, you see. She's as classy as she can be. Grab a cup of coffee or espresso with the Long Island Breakfast Club show. I say rise and shine, get up and go. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of coffee or espresso with the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Another cup of Java or espresso. Another cup of coffee or hot cocoa. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is Thursday, my favorite day of the week. I'm here today at Strong Island Entertainment with some great guests. I have on my right these two beautiful women, and this is Lindsay Alicio and Dawn Boyle Kastakis. Did I say that right? Well, I was raised Polish, so.
Okay.
And they are from the Long Island Beauty Awards and also from their Boozy Brunch history of all the things that they do with this organization. So thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
As you can see, they're gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
And model material, and we're going to find all about them today. On my left, I have these two very handsome men, and you know how I feel about bald men, and here we go. They're here again today.
You got two.
And I have Mr. I call him Haas, but I call him Nono. And
Thank you.
thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And then, of course, we have David Fami.
Yes.
And the brother, Joseph Fami, isn't here today.
No, couldn't make it today.
But I gave them a headline today saying, and then there were three.
Yes.
Because there's three of you
Yes.
from
Yeah.
Monroe's restaurant in
We're
Westbury.
Really four, but it's the cousin,
Yes.
their cousin Allison with us too.
That's nice. And we're going to talk about everything they have coming up. And I want to welcome them first. And we always start the show with a glass of wine. I'd like to thank you all for coming. And we have some goodies here, some homemade. And Bobby, who is the owner of the studio, he's the reason we're here and all the great things he does in this gorgeous studio. And every day he's making some new things happen. So, salute. Thank you for coming. And the reason we're still called the Breakfast Club is because the way we started years ago, we got thrown out of the diner for breakfast. And we can't change the name because it was the creep in the diner, who's now 6 feet under, who made us famous. Because he threw us out because we were spending too much time, having too much fun, and we were loud. And that diner is now, still fine, still there. His picture's on the wall, and we wave to him when we see him every day. And I don't want to change it because it's because of that happened that day that we became famous, and we were in business 17 years. So. Anyway, let's start with a little bit about the restaurant. Now,
Yes.
you used to be in another restaurant, right?
Yes, we were affiliated with another restaurant in Westbury. We started with them about 4 years ago, and about a year ago we bought them out of the restaurant, and
Right.
we've been taking over since then. It's been going very well.
Yes, and you have great parking,
Yes.
and you have, what is the whole theme? Marilyn Monroe.
Yes, we are huge fans of Marilyn Monroe. We consider her an American icon, and we really wanted to bring like that type of feeling that we have towards her to the Westbury community. And our dishes are Northern Italian dishes. We have a lot of daily specials that we do, a lot of appetizers, soups, seafood dishes, and it's a great place. Good atmosphere. Our cousin is an artist. She does a lot of things with sculptures, and
Right, they have a lot
she
of
puts a lot of
sculptures in
scenes in the restaurant. She's very artistic.
Definitely.
She paints, and she really brought her own style to the restaurant.
Yeah,
you know.
design.
Yes, she's very
design.
She's very good, and the people like it.
And
so-
let's talk about the brunches, because we come a lot
Oh
for brunch.
yes, we have a great brunch. It runs from Saturday and Sunday from 11:30 till 4 o'clock.
Right.
And we offer eggs Benedict. We have a great brunch special. We do 3 eggs any style, served with a pancake, your choice of bacon or sausage, and our delicious home fries.
Yeah, and then you have those special eggs that are all pretty and
Yes.
they taste so good. I forget what the name of it is. 'Cause
We have
that one I always get. I can't remember.
which one? The Benedict you get?
No, it's the regular egg, but it's like almost like a donut. It's
A donut.
yeah, it's nice.
I'm trying to think right now.
And the drinks are delicious. Great bartender over there.
Yes, great bartender. Stephanie's great.
Yes.
She works very hard. And Allison also bartends on the weekend as well. She's made a lot of signature cocktails. We had a great signature cocktail. She made a blood orange martini this week.
Yes, I think I had it
Yes,
once.
it was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And she did great for autumn. We had a great, we did pumpkin spice martinis.
And then there's
We did
bingo
everything.
on the weekend too.
Oh yes, bingo. Yes, Saturdays.
And you don't win money. You win food.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Gift certificates. It's
Yes.
very different.
Very nice.
Yeah, it is very different. And Haas, I do a lot of the cooking. Do you do a lot of the cooking? Because I
Yes,
don't really
I
know
do.
what you do. All I know is I see you all the time.
I'm in this field for 45 years. I was a chef for like around 35 years, chefs in different restaurants and catering, and we create a lot of stuff, new stuff, with mostly Italian and touch American inside, because serve the whole community, because community is mixed there
Right.
between the people in the Spanish community and the African American and Italian,
Mhm.
and we trying to cover all the bases,
Right.
and the price is very reasonable.
It is.
And
It's a great package.
and the secret of success any restaurant, everything have to be fresh.
And everybody
daily.
treats you like family there,
Yes,
which is
and
really,
that
really
is
nice.
a combination between the front. The front is the family, and the back. And
Exactly.
we took over. Used to be a Benny restaurant.
Benny's restaurant.
And
Yeah,
we
I'm
used
sure
to
you
be
guys
named
knew
Benny
that, right?
and we took over. And as a matter of fact, the Benny's old chef, he came back to us and he's working with us now.
Oh,
That's so
too-
nice.
Yes,
that
the
is
feeling
great.
was very good. It was the plus to us.
Yeah. So have you girls been there yet or no?
I have not been to Monroe's.
Mhm.
Benny's was one of my go-to restaurants for many, many years, and my parents still live in Westbury, so
Oh, you'll have to send them.
my parents have been to Monroe's. I just have not been there yet.
I'd
I will
love to
make it
have
a
you there.
point.
Very good.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think you guys would just love our favorite waiter. His name is
Frank.
Frank.
Yeah.
Aw. So
Hi, Frank.
if you meet Frank, you make sure you tell him you
Yes.
heard about him on the show, because
Yes.
he's the greatest and he really takes care of
Yes.
his customers
He's
really
a plus.
well.
He's a liquor.
Sweetheart, he
An
really,
asset
really
for
is.
us.
Yes.
He's really frank.
Yes.
Very good.
And
very-
we have some things coming up. February
Yes.
1st.
Yes, we do. We have Frank coming in, the ultimate Sinatra.
That's what he is. There he is. Sunday's paper,
Yes.
Long
That's
Island
it.
Life.
Yes.
Frank
right.
Frizzalone, he's coming.
Yes, he's the
And
best.
Dorian Clara, she's coming.
Yes,
There's Frank.
surprise.
And you know where I met Frank? In a restaurant. Dorian, I met through Frank. He was on the show a few weeks ago. And she is a Barbra Streisand singer. And she's fabulous. So on February 1st, there's the restaurant. We're going to be getting a group from the show, a lot of people that want to come and sit with us, or they could sit alone. And it's going to be a great day, a night. It's like
A
7
night.
o'clock, right?
Yes.
7
7
o'clock
o'clock.
it starts.
Yeah.
yes.
And we'd love for everyone to try it out. Come and see us. When we go to the restaurant, we have a ball. And I know you have a lot of people coming already, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And you need reservations, right?
Yes,
Yes, we do.
please.
Yes, please.
Trying to fit him as possible. It's very tight now.
Right. And you also have another group that sings there who is adorable.
Yes.
The husband and wife,
Yes, Lou and Betsy.
Lou and Betsy.
They're
Yes.
coming, this Sunday. They
Oh,
come.
they're coming Sunday?
Yes.
It's coming
Yeah.
Sunday. They're coming at the great show.
Oh, we
Great
were there with them. It was somebody's birthday, I think. One of our clients were there for her birthday.
Oh, very nice. Yes.
Yeah, Ellen Pellegrino.
Oh, very
You know
yes.
Ellen, right?
Yes, I
With the
know Ellen,
blonde
yes.
hair. She was on last week.
Oh, beautiful. Yes,
Yeah, she's
yes.
a good client of ours too.
They're also having a special guest this week, Curtis Maxwell. He's a very good singer.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Yes.
is that the I think I know him. He's short, tiny guy.
No, it's a taller guy.
Oh, okay, I got it wrong.
Yes, he's a very good singer. He plays on multiple bands on Long Island. He's a very talented singer, and he's going to be a special guest. It's going to be great.
Good.
On 24, there's another group coming in. If you know.
Yes.
Oh, Gary and Laura.
Yeah.
Or Gary Sax plays a very great saxophone.
Is that Laura with the long hair?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I know them too.
Mhm.
So you have a nice little crowd coming in. If you ever
Yes.
need new performers, we got them. We got 5 of them from the show here.
Oh, very nice.
If you ever need somebody different.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then of course we'll be showcasing my book on
Yes.
the 1st, which is nice, From Fire to Freedom. And people like that too because
Yes.
it's something different at the restaurant.
Mm.
You know, they're pretty good to me. They let me do whatever I want there. Within reason.
Yeah, he is.
Within reason.
That's how Monroe's right there.
Yes.
Yeah, see, we'll be having the
nice.
book there. That's your restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm pretty lucky. It seems, I don't know, I get these clients and then we become family.
That's right.
And that's part of what I do.
Mm.
But this here is like you guys are meeting. You never know. Maybe they could help you. They're also going
Yes.
to donate a gift certificate for our Valentine's show. So at our Valentine's show, a couple gets to go to their restaurant and have a nice dinner. And are you doing anything on Valentine's Day, or did you decide yet?
Oh, well, we're going to have daily specials there for Valentine's Day.
I'm trying to get entertainment the same day.
Oh yeah, I can get you one if you need someone.
Yes. Because we're working.
All right.
Because we have fun day for everybody. Like have a
Yes.
meal and entertainment.
And then you got to
same
give a rose to all the ladies.
Yes,
You know
oh,
that.
time. Yes.
You have to.
That's sweet.
Because they're going to expect it. If you
Yes.
don't,
Oh, for sure.
you know, that's what you got to do.
You get roses in Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, both.
Mother's Day, they say, is the biggest holiday of the year. Do you
Yes.
believe that?
I do not.
It
You
is?
don't? They're saying that the florists make the most money on Mother's Day.
Wow.
I've been a mother for 25 years, and I don't believe I've ever gotten flowers.
Get the hell out. Are you serious?
Well, 24 years actually.
If you come to Monroe, you get a flower.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Now, my buddy, he knows that flowers is a big thing for me. All right? But, you know, what happens is in the beginning you get a lot. And then it's a
Tapers
taper
off.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
But they do go away. But to me, fresh is nice. But a lot of people, as you can see, this is beautiful for a gift for someone.
Oh,
Do the silk because it doesn't go away. You know,
stay
so
forever.
exactly. Just like
you don't have to water it.
no, this is true.
Can't kill it.
No. So, well, what do you think is a great Valentine's Day if you had a girlfriend? You're single, so you don't have a girlfriend. But
Yeah.
what would you give your future girlfriend for
would-
Valentine's Day?
I mean, I definitely give her some jewelry, some chocolate,
Yes.
That's a plus.
and flowers, you know?
That's
Those are
those are the 3 good
and
answers.
And a stuffed animal, you know?
A stuffed animal.
Teddy
yeah,
bear, you know?
yeah. That's a good answer. Now, what do you want for Valentine's Day?
Well, for this year for Valentine's Day, we're actually going to be celebrating a couple of days earlier at one of our council members' events. We'll be doing Galentine's.
Galentine's.
Now,
Day.
explain, Galentine's. I don't think everyone knows what that
Ladies,
means.
it's the gals. The
Oh,
gals
it's the
celebrate
gals.
with the gals.
Yes.
And our friend Jen Fasano has a business that celebrates women in business.
I know her.
Yeah, babes in business, and we're
Yes.
going to be going and helping her. She has this big event that she does, and she has women come in, teach you how to curl your hair, talk to you about your skin. It's all about like self-love,
Nice. What date is that?
February 11th.
Oh, that's good to know.
and it's up at
coming
Coastal Creations.
Yes.
Which is
Hale's site
yes, I think I saw.
across from the Harbor Club.
Okay.
You have to
I
buy
did.
tickets.
Oh, in Huntington.
Yeah.
Babes in Business LI, and you can get tickets there.
Okay, that's good to know.
Mhm.
So now let's talk about your beautiful magazine.
Thank you.
It's called Beauty Affair. If you'd like to look at it, I'll give you my copy so you can look at it. Tell us about, I guess you guys have been friends a long time. How did this all happen? The Beauty Awards. How do you get nominated, or do you just send your name in?
That's a lot of questions, and I don't know if we have enough time for all of that together.
Well, what's first? What's coming up first?
I mean, the short of the story is I started with Dawn and I have been entrepreneurs for a long time. And I started with a lash business. I created lashes, I designed them, I manufactured them, and I kind of parlayed that business with, I was doing clothing, and I always had the same network of people, and I ended up going into wanting to do a podcast in beauty and different things in the beauty world, because I realized I have so much passion, and so does Dawn, for the beauty industry, wellness and fashion. Wanted to get out there and and help people that are overwhelmed. How do you start your journey? Whether it be, plastic surgery or skincare or hair, whatever it is, like how do you start? And that's where the passion started. And I built from there, and I started doing bougie brunch, where I bring in celebrities, and we have a big bougie brunch party. I bring in different, people from the industry to help sponsor, and
Nice.
we do fun goodie bags. It's a lot of fun. And then we went into the Long Island Beauty Awards. And this is where I started what I call the Beauty Council. And Dawn is part of the Beauty Council amongst some other amazing, amazing women. And we started the Long Island Beauty Awards, celebrating the beauty, fashion, and wellness industries across the island by having this awards and a black tie gala that goes along with it.
How nice. When is that?
That is March 10th this year at Crest Hollow Country Club. We're very passionate about the awards being authentic and genuine.
Deserved, I guess.
It
Very
is,
deserved.
and it's a platform where people again can come and say, "Oh, look at the finalists! All these finalists. For them to be on this list, that's my starting point for my journey." And we've built it, and we've made it so we do lots of different types of vetting, and we check out. So it's not just nominate popularity contest, exactly.
Right.
So
That's terrific.
yeah.
I'm sure these women love it.
It's great.
It's great. I mean, the magazine itself has been a labor of love, but it is definitely grown. This actually is our 3rd edition, and we've done a lot in the short time that we've been in, and
Learned a lot.
learned a lot as well. But as women do, as everything that you take on, and
It's hard.
It
yes.
evolves. For us, we really want to get the content out. Like Lindsay said, Lindsay was all about learning about beauty and getting involved in beauty, and I had my feet a little bit wet prior to that. I am a little older, so I had dabbled in the world,
Different things.
you don't know.
You're
you
a couple
don't-
needles
you-
ahead
yeah.
of me.
I'm a couple of needles ahead of you. But you don't know what you don't know. And we truly want to, give people content and information about how they can find who will work for them,
Right.
That's truly what it is. Everybody has a different situation, and what may work for you may not work
Well, it's
for
very
me.
true. So now, is this quarterly? Is it once a month or
It's quarterly.
quarterly? Which is great. It's a lot of work.
It
I know.
is.
You probably work with a lot of artists, design people, and
We have
editorial
one.
and all
We have
that, right?
we have our
one.
Stacy. Our
Yes,
Stacy is
that
the
we
art
love.
director. We love her. She's amazing.
Yes.
And then I'm very hands-on as the editor-in-chief.
Which is a tough job. I know all about it.
It is, and we and Dawn and I have our Dawn and I have our sleepover parties.
We do.
Sleepovers. That's nice at this age. What the
Yes.
hell?
Well,
Let's
it's
still have it, right?
working. It's
Yeah,
just
I
up
gotcha.
until 3:00 in the morning working.
Yeah.
But-
Well, yeah, we have our. So I just got totally thrown off. We
have a
we
drink.
have our.
Yeah, have some more. Let's give her a little more. Come on, let's go. Take that down.
Yeah,
Okay.
fill it up, baby.
I'm gonna have some more too.
No, but we do our FaceTime sleepovers to make sure we're waiting for Stacy to go through and then we nitpick everything. Okay, did we see that? Look at this corner. Look at this color. Look at this.
Well, you're all
know.
covering each other, which is what life's
Yeah,
about.
it's
with
a lot of
business. Yeah. What about the boozy brunch? How does it work?
Bougie.
Bougie. Sorry.
Bougie. That's
Bougie.
okay.
Some people do get a little boozy at it. though.
It's
I mean,
you know what? A lot of people do call it boozy brunch
Yes.
because you're right. People do get a little boozy.
sometimes.
But I always bring in a celebrity. We have done really well with bringing in Bravo Housewives.
Oh yeah.
My first celebrity was Sonia Morgan. Sonia and I have actually become friends since then. She's amazing. She's very supportive with everything. And then we went into the next year we had Melissa Gorga. And last year we had Margaret Josephs.
Who is amazing.
Also amazing.
And they're all very,
they're
very
all
nice,
amazing.
But
They are.
Margaret is just,
She's come out to Long Island and done so many things
Yes,
with us
she's-
since then.
That's
she's
wonderful.
Yeah,
wonderful.
she gets very involved. She's a really good person.
Yeah.
And I have we haven't announced yet, but we have, I can say this, multiple celebrities for Bougie Brunch this year, and we moved
March
it.
10th.
No, that is the awards. March 10th. May 18th is the.
May 18th.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't released tickets for either of them yet, but that will happen very soon. We'll be announcing our celebrities very soon for Bougie Brunch. That'll be at 110 this year.
What is that, on 110 or no?
Yeah, 110 the restaurant. ONE 10.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have a lot of people that come.
Yeah.
And we have this year is very different format than we've done in the past. It's exciting.
You have a lot of speakers?
No,
music?
this
more
is dancing,
party?
It's a party.
You know, have your espresso martini and your champagne, and the biggest part of it, is we're very big with having a charity aspect with all of our events. When you have a room full of successful people, I strongly believe that you should use that room to help other people that need help, right?
Right.
So we work closely, we do work very closely with Hair We Share, also with the Carol M. Baldwin Breast Cancer Research Fund. Billy's from Massapequa.
Right.
And I'm a Massapequa person, so is Dawn. And so for Bougie Brunch, we do a massive beauty auction with every beauty item and product and service,
good raffles.
over $40,000 worth of beauty raffles.
That's
and
a
we
nice
raise
prize
money.
to win.
So there's a lot of spending money on the raffles during the party too.
That's very nice.
It's good.
Very nice.
Lots of photo opportunities.
So if people want to check you out as far as going to either one of these events, where do they go? How do they do it? Do they go to your website? Do they go to Facebook?
Yeah, beautyaffairli.com.
Okay.
And there's Margaret Josephs from last year, and everything is on there. We are not sold out. That is incorrect. Just so we know, that is not correct.
Well, I pulled that off of Facebook. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from last year.
Okay.
We're not sold out.
The tickets for the event have not even gone live yet.
Yes.
Well, you know what? Because it was I was
Of
lucky to
course.
have you last minute.
Yeah.
And I just scrounge. I just search.
Absolutely.
We all do that, don't we?
That's all right.
Yes,
Listen,
yes.
as long as we can let everyone know, we have not even
It's a
opened it
premonition
up.
because we will be sold out
We
again
will-
this year.
yes, we will
Absolutely.
be. Yes.
Absolutely. So that's nice. I love working with charities myself.
Yeah.
My
Who
sister.
do you work with?
Well, my sister passed away 7 years ago, and her charity is called Ria's Angels. But we used to give all the money right to the hospitals and the doctors. But now we pick a family that has cancer right now,
I love
and
that.
we know the family, and we buy them tickets. We buy them food. We say go out, get a car, go to the city, whatever. Because we did it for so many years, and yes, they're getting cures, and yes, but when the person is going through the cancer, that's the most important time. I know from my sister.
You need help at
Before
home.
she passed that year, her husband took her everywhere, and they were happy because they got to experience so much. He bought a boat for her called Ria's Angels, and they went on boats, the boat for a year and a half. So for me, it means a lot, and so it's for him. And, all these years later, we still have a little event. It's not as big as what we used to do, but we still do little things. They're on the Christmas tree at that place where they do the Christmas tree with all the people that died from cancer. And it means a lot every year. It's something we look forward to. And
That's very special.
I do think that charities, do a good job. I mean, they really do. And it pays to work with them, but it depends on how many years you're with one. You go to another. I like to spread it out.
Well, we do too.
Yes.
The Hair We Share. I'm
I
close-
know them. They're fabulous.
They're amazing. Suzanne and Dean, they're amazing. We sponsor the gala, and we are very hands-on with the gala every year. And so we do a lot with them, but we also, I've been very involved with the Baldwin Fund, and
It's a huge event.
there's a lot of give and take with us, and we have a lot of ideas together. That's what it is. We have so many ideas that we want to do.
Yes.
And so we're just trying to find our place and get something that really works out, and that we just want to make sure that we're sharing the love, and that everyone's getting some money.
Right, exactly. And that's very important, especially when you bond with business.
Yeah.
And that's really how stuff happens. It really is, don't you
Yes.
think? I mean,
Yes,
I'm sure you've
absolutely.
had a few charities in, right, for lunches and things like that.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, and you do good by them, they do good by you.
Yes.
You're always donating. I mean, it's a good thing to do. So now, February 1st, when Frank comes in,
Yes.
um, the music that he sings is like
Yes.
unbelievable. So
He's
we're
great.
really excited about
He's
it.
also more than that. He's such a showman. You know,
Oh.
it's so much.
It took a
You know,
lot
he
of
goes to
time.
every table. He jokes with everybody. He's such a great showman.
He is. He's
really,
funny.
all
And so
around.
Dorian, who I haven't met in person, but I saw her video,
Mm.
which is unbelievable. I mean, she does sound like Streisand.
Oh wow.
So I called her the other day and I said, "Do you actually put on the makeup and all to look like her?" She said, "No, I don't do that." I said, "Okay." No, because I know of a man that does that.
Really?
He's an impersonator for Barbara Streisand, and he dresses up like her.
Oh wow.
But she's beautiful. She doesn't have to do that.
Mm.
So now, when people want to make reservations, you have an open table.
Yes, we do have open table. They
So-
can also make reservations on our website at Monroe's WestburyNY.com. And it's
Spot hopper too.
we also have a spot hopper. It's
What is a spot hopper?
it handles all our online ordering, reservations. It posts our events, our social media. It's just like a helper, like to help.
Yeah, I don't even know
to
what
get
that
the word
is.
out there.
Have
yeah.
you heard of that? You probably have, right?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
have not.
I never heard of it. I'm learning every day.
I still have
more
little
and
kids. I don't go out to eat like
got
that
you,
much
yes.
at
more.
all.
Well, see, now when you reach my age, you go out to eat
That's
a lot.
what. Yeah, I'm in that phase
Especially-
of like everything is takeout or.
Yeah, especially when you meet a wonderful Irishman. He takes you
Right.
everywhere.
Especially
Aw.
nowadays, you don't have to leave the house. You have DoorDash. You know.
Yeah, but I
Uber
don't
Eats,
care
you
for
need to
that.
leave.
You know.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah, I know. I'm
I
tired
want to
too.
stay
But
in.
I'm
Yeah.
not tired.
Some days I'll say to my friend, "You know, I'm going to stay home today," and he'll say, "No, no, no." I'm like, "But I want to stay home." But then all of a sudden he goes, "Come on, get dressed," and I do.
Yes.
And we have a great time. So,
Yes.
you know, it's that part of your life. It depends on, like you said, children.
Yeah.
Right.
When you have little children
Yeah.
and you bring them to the restaurant and they don't act right,
Mm.
then you're not going to eat anyway,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because they're going to destroy you. You're going to make you sad at the
Yeah,
restaurant.
and I don't want to drag them in with iPads, and I'd rather just sit home
Yeah.
and eat at the
Well,
table.
doesn't put entertainment, like, because the people have to come and eat and enjoy themselves with something. Like,
Well, yes, and
Yes.
with the way you do, you're getting two for the price of one.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
You're paying for your meal, but you're having a show.
yes.
So that to me is great business.
Yeah, like, we're
Yeah.
trying to build up this thing and will be like much more entertainment. We want to go out, like, away from the household, away from the kids, and have like nice
exactly.
night out,
Right.
and come and eat and enjoy himself and go like happy, like
Right. And
And
then
then-
and then you have a very nice bar too.
yes.
Where
It's
people
a
can hang
vibe.
out.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's a
Then
pretty
it's
bar.
like,
Great bathroom too.
Oh,
Yeah, really. It's a very nice bathroom. Some restaurants the bathrooms are so dumpy. You know, it depends.
Makes a big deal. It makes a big difference.
It really does. It really does. And then, of course, you're seeing Marilyn Monroe everywhere you turn in your restaurant.
Yes,
It's got
that's
the
right.
sculptures. It's just really, really, really nice.
Yes.
It really is. We enjoy it a lot.
Okay.
So, you never forget my name, right?
No, Valentina. How can I
Well, I
forget?
changed my name.
No kidding.
Well, I was always Valentina when I was young. But then I was embarrassed because they used to call me stupid names in high school.
Mm.
So I was Tina my whole life until I wrote my book. And then I became Valentina again, and it was the best thing I ever did. Because when you're Tina, they don't remember your name.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have a name like Valentina, you remembered.
Mhm.
But now Valentina is popular.
Yeah.
They're using that name for babies now. It's very
Yeah.
popular.
Mm.
It's
It's
weird.
a beautiful name.
Yes.
Well, I like it now, but I didn't like it when I was
Aw.
young. You know,
I have
plus, you know,
I have a number of nieces. One of them was to be Valentina, and at the last minute they changed to Liliana.
but that's pretty too.
But it
It
wasn't.
is.
We were getting a Valentina.
Yeah,
We thought we were getting
You
a
thought.
Valentina.
yeah, and there's not a lot of them from the past. Now I think it's more popular, and it's definitely going on. Do you guys want a nice homemade cookie?
Unbelievable.
I just took them out of the freezer.
Yes, I do.
I'm
Yes.
gonna skip, but
Skip?
thank you.
Okay, how about you guys?
Cooking the best.
Jerry Ferretti, who is an Elvis singer, he's one of our performers also. He makes these every year, and he always brings us to the Christmas show these homemade cookies. And he is also, Jerry Ferretti is the filmmaker that I'm in his 3 films. And the new Fontanas that's coming out soon, which is like a Sopranos, only it's different, but it's very much like the Sopranos. And Jerry is my son. And I have 4 sons in the movie and in the series, and Jerry's the good one. And I met him by accident by volunteering. And 4 years later, I'm in 3 films. So go figure.
Very nice.
And it's a lot of fun. If you ever know any ladies that would like to be a backgrounder, we always need people. And you don't get paid, but you meet great people. You learn, you have lunch, and you have a great day. You hang out with a bunch of, people that are learning how to be actors and actresses. But if anyone would have told me that 50 years ago, I was going to do this, I would never have believed it. Never. And it all happened because if you read my book, what happened to me in the process of turning 50, I lost everything because of the downturn in business, in media, and technology. I was in technology. As a matter of fact, my former boss dumped on Bill Gates' toilet. That's how I worked for a magazine. He was the editor-in-chief.
Yeah, wait. Rewind.
Back that up.
Back it up. He
What
dumped.
happened?
Dumped on Bill Gates.
No, dumped
Like went to the bathroom
on Bill Gates' toilet.
sitting on his ball.
That's how
Okay.
close, But when you went to Bill Gates' house, my boss, they put a, thing on your face. You can't see where you're going. They pick you up at the airport. But he wrote stories about all the big guys in technology. And so that's what a good job I had. And I learned so much from this gentleman. He was an editor-in-chief, which you know what that's involved. And they used to call him King of the Technology Channel. And so it was a great job for a long time. But when I lost it, it fell apart a little. And I met all these great ladies who the same thing happened to. And that's what the book's about. 97 women who got this because of their age, their looks, their salary, and they were intelligent because they gave all those jobs to kids. And that's really how the whole thing changed in the technology world. Then the magazine technology went into a lot of events, and events became the second part of the business, which with their pandemic, everyone suffered, but now it's back. Events are back.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a good thing. And that's good for restaurant people too.
That's right, yes.
It's good for them. They do all these great events. It's good for you because you have a beautiful restaurant. How many people fit in the restaurant on both sides?
I'd say about 110.
So really, if someone wanted a private party, do you do that?
We do.
Yeah, so that's a
Yeah,
great
private,
deal.
complete, now it's almost private, with curtains.
Yes.
Closed completely.
So then you just put a sign up or you put it on the internet, we're not
Yes.
open that
Yes.
day?
Exactly.
That's
Now
great.
we have a separate room, you can go have a party and the restaurant is still open.
And then you have that cute little room.
Yes.
How many?
circle room?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Inside, yes.
The alcove, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. It's
I know it
it's
well.
it's about 25.
That's the cute little room,
Yes,
right? Yeah.
exactly, yes.
When we go, they put us in that room because we come very early. We open the place when we go.
That's right.
And-
The corner booth is yours.
Yes, yes. We don't even
For
have to
brunch?
Yes,
Yes.
for brunch, yes.
Yes, yeah. So my grandson is graduating, and they're going to come in from Maryland. So I told her to come and see you
Oh, beautiful.
for the graduation.
That's wonderful.
Yes. So, but that's another thing. You have little kids. Do you have any children?
I have 23 and 20.
Oh, so your kids are grown.
I told you I'm old.
Yeah, well, me too. My daughter's 51, so go figure that. I started when I was 18.
Mm.
So, but how old are your children?
9 and 10.
Yeah, that's are they boys?
1 and 1.
Yeah, boys are easy, girls are tougher, right?
I have 2 girls.
You do not know?
It's a
Mixed.
half and half. You
Yeah.
know, there are challenges with a lot of different things going on.
Well, 2 girls. Now they're human. They're over 20, right?
Let's not. They're wonderful. They are.
Yes, no,
absolutely
but
wonderful.
we all know about
Precious.
girls.
Yes.
They get inhuman from like 16, 15 to 19, and then they
had-
change.
My oldest I got engaged in June. We all went to Newport Beach, Rhode Island, for her beautiful engagement.
How
And
beautiful!
It was magnificent. And my youngest, my baby, she's in her 3rd year at Coastal Carolina.
Very nice.
And my oldest is social media marketing, and my youngest is doing the same.
Oh,
That's me.
well, they must be very, very good at it.
Yeah, they do great. Sarah
Yeah.
actually does a lot with the Civic Association, the businesses in Oyster Bay.
Oh, she might know my daughter. She used to run planting fields.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Jennifer. She's not there anymore, but
No.
she loved it there. They have a great Christmas event once a year. Have you been there?
I've been to the planting fields,
Yeah.
not for a Christmas event, but I have been to planting fields.
It's definitely for the rich and the famous.
Oh, very nice.
I got invited because she worked there, but it was beautiful. We used to go every year for about 5 years. Very nice, but they have beautiful things there now.
Yeah.
Very, very nice things. So, it's like, when you mix a bingo, we call this live networking. And we love it because you never know. Maybe you want to try his restaurant. Maybe there's something you
course.
might need him for.
Yeah.
And then the same, you might have a woman that might work out with one of their things.
You might want to advertise in Beauty Affair magazine.
There you go.
Absolutely, yes. We definitely would.
So,
We may want to have an event,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Over at
Any
your.
exposure is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any exposure is good.
And they
Anything
say,
helps.
press good or bad, press is good.
Right.
Whether it's, but
And
I know
press is
people
good
say
press.
bad press is bad, but that's not what you're supposed to say. If you get in the press, it's a good thing.
Yes.
For sure.
So, lucky so far. I haven't had any bad, but doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. Because you can meet an editor who says something that maybe you didn't say, but maybe you didn't think you said it, and it turned into a nightmare. But we haven't had that happen, so we're very, very lucky.
We
And,
stay very positive. This is
yes.
a magazine that's about celebrating. We never
Life.
bring anybody down.
Women,
It's
right.
only good, great things.
Well, with all the women you have in this, you should bring in a man and raffle them off for an event or something, or a fashion show of men. You know what I'm saying? Because women love that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do like
like
a
the way you
single
think.
something.
Yeah.
We should.
Yeah, because I know a lot of things I used to do, and now that women are so much positive about everything. Imagine 2 guys for a fashion show and all those women. Forget about it. They're all going to want to come, and you show them off in all the invitations. It's true. I mean, I think that anyway, but I think crazy sells. What do you guys think?
You think what?
Crazy sells. In other words, something different.
Oh, I am
She's
absolutely
crazy.
Yes.
nuts.
I'm not crazy.
That's
I
how
am.
everything has come to fruition because I have crazy ideas
Right.
and I act on them. I make them real.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And people are like, you can't do that, and I'm like,
But
watch.
you can. That's right.
Yes.
That's the smart thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, that's
And if you ever have
The
something
monotonous
crazy
thing is-
and you want to do something crazy at your restaurant,
Mhm.
I could come up with an idea for you. Crazy.
Yeah.
I did one event that was the best hit once. And the invitation only said, "Can you scratch?"
Oh,
That was the name on the invitation. Can you scratch?
Wait.
Like scratch.
and then wait.
Nice.
And nobody, I wouldn't tell anyone what it was, but it was a company thing, so they had to come. And what it turned out, it was great. Everyone had to dress up in 50s. And when they got there, guess what they did? Nope, I'm sure one of you know. I don't know?
Scratch? I don't know.
Scratch
Was
off
it
like
dance?
Scratch the records.
I was thinking scratch
Yes,
records,
that's what I
but
thought.
And they were
DJ.
taught how to scratch.
Oh,
And the DJ, he was up there and teaching them how to do it.
that's fun.
And everyone dressed up, and it was a theme, and it was the biggest hit. But that was when corporate America was spending a lot of money on parties. But it's coming back, so you never know. You can
Yeah.
do things in a restaurant that nobody ever did before.
I'm
Right.
telling you, there's a
It's
lot of things
different.
in Monroe. There's a big surprise coming in this spring.
A big surprise?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a really an art show coming in.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Well, you better let me know first so I can help you
Yes.
promote it.
Yes. It's a
We'll
big
get you
art
an
show.
article.
Yeah, because my another cousin, she's an artist, and she is like really exactly like her. Think anything crazy, and she will do it. And she is making an art show. She's making a
An
very,
art show.
I love it.
Like
That's great.
digital art.
And then you could put her stuff on the walls and sell it.
Yes. It's like
Wait, what
she's
is
like-
that called? The
NFT.
NFTs?
Yes,
Is that what it
NFT.
is?
Yes.
Yes. She
Okay,
makes that
interesting.
Stuff. Yeah. Yes. She was
Yes.
like she was actually like one of the first people to really I
Yes.
knew about NFT. She actually told me about it.
My husband had to
Yeah.
explain it to me. That's a lot to try to grasp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see. I don't
Right?
even know
The
what
Yes.
it is.
concept of
For
it is
sure,
very
She
Yes.
out there.
She is really like
She was like the first there was a lot of companies going after her her pieces
Wow.
when the NFT
She had
boom
the digital
was going on.
signature on it,
Yes,
right?
exactly. Yes.
To make it original, yeah, and they have a certain
For
amount of
sure.
numbers on each one, and it's I don't understand how that works, but
Yeah,
it's
me neither.
it's a crazy it's crazy, but
it?
it's amazing.
Like,
Wow.
It's a big marketing.
I
and
wish
big,
yes, I wish I understood it more so I could invest in it. I
All right,
don't
so
know how to do
I'll
it.
tell you what. Go into IA and put that in, and you'll find. And let me tell you, you'll get so much information now
Yeah.
when you put that into IA.
Yes.
It's really amazing. So, I mean, I'm actually starting to do it, which is odd for me. But I also want to talk about our friend from the jeweler, Teddy, from Aura Pure Jewelers. Bobby, do we have a little slide? There he is. This man, okay? He is amazing. He's in Franklin Square. It's called Aura Pure Jewelers. And when you go to see him, first thing he does is makes you cappuccino. It's like an experience. His jewelry store is in Franklin Square. He's very good to us. He sponsors our show all the time. You need something, you go meet him. Even if you want to meet other people in business, you go meet Teddy. He takes you on with open arms. This is actually one of his pieces. And he's very good to people from the show, gives them a little discount. And by the time you leave, I stay because I like to see what goes on in there. Somebody comes in with a bag selling him this. Another person brings the cake. By the time you leave, you're bloated. But the bottom line is Teddy from Aura Pure Jewelers is a great businessman. He has collectibles, mostly real, beautiful jewelry. And even if you have a baby who's getting born into the family, he makes it special. So please go see Teddy. Tell him who you are. Tell him what you do, and I guarantee you you'll do business with him because he is quite a nice man. So he knows me very well. All of my nieces got their rings there, and he's just a great guy. And what else we want to talk about?
Can we talk about this ring? Is this from him? I keep on staring
Yes,
at it.
that's from him.
It is.
And this is my committed to the commitment ring from my Irishman.
Aww.
Yep.
No, very
That means no marriage. Because we're older and we don't need the marriage. We don't need the paper. We just like to have fun.
Good.
Isn't that great?
I love it.
And you know where I got it? In a beautiful Irish store. He took me as a surprise one day in Wantor. If you ever want to go there, the jewelry is phenomenal. A lot of silver. But I'm Italian and I didn't even know what this meant. And I do now. And I have a bracelet to match, but it broke, so we have to go back and fix it.
When it's
You're
facing
wearing
your
it
heart,
properly.
right? Yes,
Yes.
when it's facing your heart,
You're
it means
taken.
you're taken.
Exactly.
Right?
So I didn't know anything about Irish until I met him, and now I know everything. And I even like that food now. I mean, what is the pie? What's it called?
All right, I'm not. I
Shepherd's
mean,
pie?
you go.
Shepherd's pie. I like it. I never had it until I met him. I eat shepherd's pie now when I'm Italian. It's hard to believe, but yeah, I'm having a good time.
Good.
I really, really
We have to
am.
come St. Paddy's Day. We have roast beef.
Yes, we never get the meat.
corned
Well,
beef,
he
yes.
got the steak last time we was there.
We have great corned beef and cabbage.
Yes. So, Bobby, do we have a slide of my book that I'm going to be doing at the restaurant? Can you just hand me the book? I want
This one?
both of them. I have one for both of you. You could share.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So this is my book. There it is, and I'll be doing that at the restaurant on February 1st
Yes.
when we have that event. And it's just so much fun. And if you think about it, you know, when things happen to you when you're older, you guys are too young, but it could be anything. It could be a marriage breakup. It could be, you know, you have cancer. It could be you just went down. I coach, and I coach by making your mind open up a little and think about what else you could do. Now, all these women in this book, every story is about a different woman. And even the prostitute, there's a prostitute story in this book. She now has a job living comfortably.
Oh, wow.
And how do we meet her? Guess how we met her? Hanging out in a bar. Because when you're unemployed, you go for liquid lunch. And that's what you do. And you would be surprised the people you meet when you're not really a drinker. And that's how this happened, by accident. So,
Everything happens for a reason.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
That's great when you're helping everybody.
Yeah. So that's my story. And it just seems like, you know, today you have to care about other women. You just can't care about yourself. And I know you get it because I see what you
We
guys
do. We do.
You know. So, but
We built our business on celebrating other people.
since the pandemic, I always ask my guests to say something that, you know, you would, you know, since everything you went through with the pandemic, we all did it, let's face it.
Of course.
None of us were excused. What would you suggest to business now? Because now things are better. Things are coming back.
Yes.
About life. It doesn't even about business. Just something about your life. What would you say? Like, what changed for you? You know what I'm saying?
It really was a culture shock at first, I think. But then we worked hard. We innovated. We changed, and we got through it. I mean, like
Right.
I would say just don't give up. Like you got to make it to the next day, right?
Exactly.
So, like,
Right.
Just don't let the yeah. Just
Don't
don't
let
give
the
up,
door
yeah,
kick
that's
you in
all
the
I
ass.
Like for me, like you have to adjust.
Adjust.
You have to adjust. Like when the thing is not working your way, you have to change to move to best the problem in front of you. Like
Right.
If you have a problem, don't sit and take it. No, you throw
You
it.
got to
away.
go forward.
Yes, and like you have to adjust whatever. Don't say okay if you level like this and went down, go down with it and go up again.
A little bit at a time.
Yeah, but don't feel bad about yourself. You got-
Like if they used to say 10 steps forward, 11 back. And you have to keep
Doesn't
going
matter.
back
Doesn't
and
matter.
forward.
Like,
But
keep
just
going,
keep
keep going,
doing
it will
that.
work. It's like keep knocking. It's going to work.
Hmm.
But don't give up. The worst thing, like when somebody give up or blame something, like I always say, I hate hangers. Hang thing like, oh, because this happened, I did. No. You are strong. You get hit, get up, and continue.
And
Don't
my
worry.
book, my mantra in the book is get up, get dressed, show up. Never give up. So what do you think that you would recommend to some of these women that, I mean, obviously your women are all very exclusive and, but I'm sure they had their bad times. I'm sure you've spoken to some.
Well, our readers are. It's a wide readership.
Mhm.
It is. We do have a lot of perimenopause and menopausal, anecdotes, and
Which is big now.
it is. And even like Perry can be, Perry can be in your late 30s.
Perimenopause, yeah. Mhm.
We're trying to reach out more towards women that are going through their first pregnancy and things like that, and when working on preventative beauty measures and wellness, a lot of wellness, right? We do a lot of
Holistic approaches.
holistic, and
Which
we
is
do
so
our crystals,
important.
and,
Right, I like
Yeah.
the crystals too.
but it's all about do what's right for you. I mean, if we're talking to our readers and women out there, it's do what's right for you. Don't be pressured to do what everyone else is doing.
Well, that's very true. Be your own person.
Because you don't have the same body, the same makeup, the same past, the same future, the same wallet that the person next to you
Right,
has.
exactly.
So you need to do what's good for you. And there's a lot out there that you can, and that's what we're doing. We're showing you all the different things. So you can say, oh, well, that works for me, and that's in my budget. So that's what it's about. Do your research and educate yourself, too. Because
Right.
there's a lot out there that,
For me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say at 54, never give up. You never know when it's going to click.
Right, and then it's funny. It could click at the weirdest times.
It could click when you least click it expected.
It's true. It is very true. And, life is short,
And you only got one.
Yes.
right. It's
Enjoy
true.
it.
Well, I have this book that I love, and I quote from it once in a while. It's called, here's today's quote, How to Use the Pointy End of Your Boot. Man or woman?
wait, hold on.
There you go.
Hey.
Well, she's got the great
I don't want to
boots.
knock anything
I don't
over.
want to see anything that you might show.
Yeah. But you know what? It is, it's nothing's easy. So, everything is worth fighting for. And some things can't be compromised. But when it calls for drastic measures, put the boots on. Kick them. Do it. Try it. The worst that can happen is, doesn't work, you try something else. It's like some people say, like, how can I ask for a raise? Just ask. The worst they could say is no.
Right.
Right? But a lot of people, they tend to not do that.
I think that also comes with age. As you get older, you
get more
realize
secure.
that you don't really care.
Well, that is very true.
Yeah.
Not caring about certain things anymore is better for you.
100%.
And also, like you just said, your age, you get to a point where, guess what? You really don't.
Yeah.
You either
You
gonna do it or you're not. And
Right.
guess what? You want to get upset? Guess what?
It doesn't
Get
matter.
upset.
Yeah.
Because life is short. And I think the pandemic taught us that. Really, really
Oh,
taught us
yes.
that. Big time. So how about a mint? I have delicious mints here. Everybody gets a little gift on the show. So you're getting cookies,
Thank you.
you guys. You're getting cleaning. You know the
Oh,
clean
very
to make
nice.
your
look at this.
thing
For the shirt?
clean.
Oh, very nice.
Wait, for the shirt, you mean?
There's your little perfume, and this is your soap, your
thank
skin
you.
soap.
Where's your
special
gift
soaps.
for Frank? Where's your gift from Frank? You know,
Frank,
Frank
I'll do
doesn't
it.
get help
No,
later.
well, Frank, I'll do in person.
Okay,
Frank's the
sure.
waiter. Frank's the waiter that we love, and we always try
Give
and
him
hook him
1
up with
mint.
women.
Give him 1
Yes,
mint.
give him 1 mint. This is,
Okay.
this
Oh,
is-
he's not going to be happy.
this
You
is-
know what?
this is
Give
for
this to Frank.
Yes, give him
Okay?
all the
He
mints.
gets the whole box.
Okay, sure.
Frank, that's for you. I tried to get Frank to come on the show. He's quite handsome and he's quite funny, but he didn't want to come.
No.
No, he said no. He says no. Let the bosses do it.
Oh, really?
I said, but we think you're the boss.
Yes. He's the boss.
Yes.
He's running the show.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
He is. So, on that note, what'd you think today? Have you done this before?
No, first time in my life.
doing anything
And
like
look,
this.
they seem like they really have done
You
it.
guys
don't
are
they?
naturals.
Oh, really?
Thank
Very
you.
much.
Thank
And
you
you
so
look
much.
alike.
Oh, thank you.
You both have the great, handsome, bald heads.
Yeah.
One of my favorite actors was Kojak. Oh, I loved him.
Mm.
Me too.
You know what he used to do? Suck a lollipop.
Yes. Oh,
Maybe you should try it.
Tell
We
us
never
about
know. No, you really did great.
Oh, appreciate it.
Guys, Monroe's, don't forget,
Thank you.
February 1st. Tell them you want to sit with the Breakfast Club. You'll have a blast. You might even meet a man or a lady that you might want to date.
yeah.
That's right.
Because that's what we do. We help a lot of people.
A lot of entertainment.
I'm
Beautiful.
really, thank you for your sponsorship.
Thank you
really.
so
I'm
much.
so glad you came. We're going to have you back again.
Yes,
Thank you.
please.
Thank you.
Especially when your niece, you're
Yes, you make
the
it
artist and the
yes.
news and
Yeah.
You
everything.
definitely will come here and bring her here. And
Yes,
Yes,
definitely.
we'll definitely talk about it. It's great.
And these ladies are very experienced, so I
Yes.
always, I'm a little nervous when they're so experienced and they come on my show. Experience is the most important thing when, you're doing things like this. I'm only in this 5 years, but you guys, I believe, have been in it for a long time. So did you enjoy it?
This was
Absolutely.
lovely. It was
Yeah,
lovely.
good.
Thank
I'm
you for
glad.
having us.
Yes, we appreciate the
Because
invite.
we're like middle of the road, but we're happy, and it's funny because, like you said, it's that 50 mark that makes you change, and it's probably the best thing that happened to me. Who would have thought getting fired, not once, twice, would have done this? But it's only because I was surrounded by loving people, and they were there, hard on the pocketbook, hard on the marriage. Those are all things that are hard when you're at work. But for whatever reason, we survived it,
We have no choice but to survive as
Well,
women.
that's true. That's true. So, last, details. What do you want to tell people? Come to the ball. Come to the Brucey bunch.
Boozy,
There
and
you go.
bougie, and bougie.
Bougie.
That's a
You have to
mouthful.
learn how to say that. Bougie.
Bougie. brunch.
Bougie, it's bougie. Listen, beautyaffairli.com. Follow Beauty Affair Li on Instagram. We do so much. We have great articles. People love to read the magazine. It's filled with educational pieces within the beauty, fashion, and wellness world. If you have something that you want to get out there, reach out and maybe we'll write about it.
Oh, that'd be great. Now, my great Susan, who's sitting in the background there, do you know that she was the first eyelash lady years ago on Park Avenue?
Ooh.
Really?
And she did the eyelashes of many movie stars many years
I
ago.
love that.
I had my lashes done today.
Yeah.
I noticed. And we met, guess where we met?
At a bar.
In the diner.
Diner.
Yes, we did. So we believe in diners, but we like to go out to nice places
Yes.
too.
Yes.
And she's a godsend because she knows everything about beauty and keeping me straight up here.
Yeah.
And she's a great communicator and always talking to our people, taking the photos. Wait till you see the photos. They'll be great. We'll be sending them out to you.
Great.
And that's an added thing that we do here on the show is the photos because Bobby just added that piece. And then straight ahead, very soon you're going to see this state-of-the-art equipment where anybody could come here, have a video, do a show, or whatever. It is going to be absolutely wonderful. We'll have an announcement very soon about it. And Bobby Lacera does a great job here. If anybody needs to do anything, basically call me, call Bobby. I'll connect you right away. We just did it yesterday for someone. And wear those boots. Kick those boots. And everybody, really, thank you so much. Wear those boots.
Why are we encouraging this?
I don't know.
Why are we
I'm
encouraging this?
Pick that foot up. There you go. There's those boots. And they're leopard. And let me tell you,
Beautiful boots.
leopard is sexy. Definitely. Definitely.
I need to do it again. Hold
Yes.
on.
My
Oh,
goodness.
jeez.
This is exactly OG's.
Yes. And we'll be taking some stand-up pictures with those boots, too.
Yes.
Right.
But I thought this was great. It was lovely meeting you. We usually
so much for
throw the
having us,
ball.
yeah.
Who wants the lucky ball to throw?
Dawn, that's all you.
I'll
There
take
you
it.
go, Dawn.
Yeah.
As soon as another minute, we're going to throw that ball. The show is over.
Where am I throwing it?
Not at the TV.
Not at the TV. Anywhere else.
No time to see.
Some
Can I throw
people
it to the-
throw
Can I
it.
throw it to the
The
Irish
Irish-
boyfriend?
the
Throw it to
Irish
the
boyfriend.
Irishman. Yeah, he'll catch
Yes.
it.
Okay, you tell me
Go,
when.
go.
There you go. And that is a wrap, guys.
Yeah.
Beautiful, guys,
Oh,
catch.
very